Welcome back to this DC Universe Online Let's Play. Here was Sambo, Jordan, and joining me as always here, completely taking over the Watchtower, are the mighty Superzeroes as we mass here in the Watchtower prior to our weekly league event run, and of course all of the activities that go on here week in, week out when you're part of the Superzeroes. And yet again, will you look at the costumes from the guys here? Look at that Kazin of special note. Oh my lord, that, if you ask me, is Cat in the Hat. Will you look at that? He's got the Cat in the Hat actual helm there, and of course he's in his cat form. That is brilliant. And by the way, Kazin, congratulations to you on becoming a granddaddy recently. A week ago or so he announced to the guild that he had a grandchild, so congratulations to you. Look at this, we've got Laser Girl there sporting a new outfit. We've got Fair Blitz, we've got the Invention, Melanora, we've got Sunset Sweetheart, Crazy Rabbit. Oh my lord, all the usual guys and gals are out in force. We've got Electraus, Mystical Force there, Johnny Ionic, we've got Lunar Shadow, and there right in front of us here is Buzz Shock. And who else have we got up the top here? We've got Luminous Star and Kor-El as well, looking good in their new, I think it's called Vanquished Stars. I think that outfit is fantastic. There they go, back in their normal outfit there, looking fantastic in black. And Crazy Rabbit, you mad, you mad. Everyone has here Sliding Ice. That is a very nice costume as well. I love the silver and black. And of course, Dwarfed in the middle, near Fair Blitz there, right at the back is a little old Jordan. So once again, folks, welcome to this week's episode. As usual, we'll be giving away a Steam game very shortly as I get knocked out of the ring there. So much action going on. I'm getting beaten up myself. We'll be giving away a free copy of a Steam game as always, and of course we'll be running an alert as well. Of course, we never know what we're going to be running. We never know the level of the players in the group, so of course it is always a surprise. So there we go, folks. We'll be back very shortly as we begin our activities. And by the way, this week we've also got a costume contest being held by Holy Crusader, so we're definitely looking forward to that. Lots of prizes up for grabs. Anyhow, folks, we'll be back very soon. In the meantime, Superzeroes, I salute you. And here we are, folks, we are back. We've just held the costume competition courtesy of Holy Crusader, who's giving a big cheer there. She gave up almost, I think it was $1 million worth of in-game currency here to hold a costume competition, and standing next to me amongst the rest of the mighty Superzeroes are the winners as chosen by Holy Crusader and our resident Cat in the Hat there, Kazin. The winners are Lavos, we've got Kor-El and the Invention, and of course these guys here each win prizes. I think we've got third place the Invention, they win $200,000. Kor-El there taking away $300,000, looking fantastic in their Superman inspired outfit. And the winner here is Lavos, they take away $500,000 in-game dollars, courtesy of a competition held by Holy Crusader. That is fantastic. Big round of applause and thank you to Holy for organising that. And of course, as always, that was organised through our Superzeroes community site event tab, and if you are in the community, you need to go along there and make sure you're checking that tab so that you can not miss out on any events that are being held not only by me but by, of course, all of our Super League members, because anyone can create an event if you're in the Superzeroes. Alright, folks, there you go. My congratulations once again to the Invention, Kor-El and Lavo standing next to me there, courtesy of Holy Crusader, and thanks to Kazin for judging. Up next, folks, will be the weekly league alert run. We'll be drawing the random numbers for that very, very shortly, so we'll be back very soon. And here we are, folks, with this week's winners for the Superzeroes League Alert Run. We have on the left here a new player for us in our weekly alert runs. It's the Green Shocker there. Look at that great detail in the costume there. Welcome to you, by the way. You can see Green Shocker is a controller. Then we have the Invention, who of course is a veteran of our League Alert runs there. The Invention, also a controller, looking fantastic there in their white and and black outfit. And then joining us for the first time as well is MisFyre. Look at that costume, will you? We've got MisFyre as a tank in the pink and black. And hey, they might be short in stature, but I'm sure they more than make up for it in terms of their tanking ability. Joining, of course, myself, Jordan, here as we run an alert this week. Well done. Congratulations, guys, by the way. Green Shocker, the Invention, and MisFyre for winning this week's spots. Now let's have a look at our on-duty menu. And of course, as I mentioned in our invitation video, this has now changed. You can see it's laid out a whole lot better than it used to be. It's kind of like the quest log now. And up the top here, you can choose from duos, alerts, raids, arenas, etc., etc. And what we want, of course, is alerts. This week, what are we running? We are running Oolong. There you go. You can see Oolong, an island nation of mad scientific geniuses, is in chaos as the scientists' own creations rise against them. The threat must be contained before it spreads. Order must be restored and the responsible parties brought to justice. And hey, who better to do that than us? MisFyre, the Invention, Green Shocker, and Jordan. We will absolutely do that. So we'll be choosing this very, very shortly. Here we go. All you do is click on it here and tick it at the side there to the left side, and that brings up the queue menu. And of course, we can tick multiples if you're queuing in a random queue, but because we've already got a group, of course, we'll be heading straight in just one moment. Alright, we're back. I've selected Oolong Island here in the alert list, and we are now ready to queue. Let's do this thing. Here we go. We've got to pick ourselves a role. You can see up here, we're just going to say that we are ready. There we go, and you can see that this new interface means that we have to pick our role, and of course it makes things a lot easier now. You can see everyone up here picking their role to the top right. This actually explains to everybody what's going on, so you can see, for example, what the tank does here, what the healer does, and you can see we are a controller or damage. In this case, I'm just going to choose damage, and let's select that, and then all I need to do is choose ready down here, and that is it. Your queue is processing, and we can now enter Oolong Island. We are heading in. And here we are, folks. We are ready to rock and roll. Good old Oolong Island. Of course, if you've been following any of our Let's Play series before, you'll remember what this is all about. Let's have a look at the map while we form up as a group. You can see, as always, it's busted up into 3 or 4 different sections, and our first objectives, as always, lay down south here at the bottom. What are those objectives? They are to rescue scientists from crazed robots on the Oolong Island docks. You can see we've got 15 of them to do, and we have to defeat 25 rampaging robots in this area as well. Now let's just quickly check my supplies here of my soda cola. So we've got soda cola Supreme plus Extreme, all sorts of different ones here. I think what we'll do is, what have we got on here? Soda cola Supreme, we've got 5 of those there. That looks okay to me, and I think our durability is okay as well. Now of course we do have a repair agent over there in the background, which is where Green Shocker went over to. If you ever come into these league alerts, then you can always go there and buy up new drinks and get yourself repaired. But once again, we are here. We've got Green Shocker, we've got the Invention, and we've got MisFyre, who are controller, tank respectively. Again, don't be deceived by MisFyre's small stature. I'm sure she's going to be able to pack a punch and withstand an absolute hammering. So that's it, folks. We are ready to rock and roll, I believe. Let's do this thing. Here we go. Let's fly up and give the cue here. We are engaging. Let's do it. Here we are, starting, of course, with the androids. Now, this is going to be a bit of an easy run for these guys. Of course, they are all 30. Poor old little Jordan here, who is only a level 26. So that means we can't run a hard mode tier 1 alert. What we're doing instead is just running a normal mode, but that doesn't matter because, of course, it's still lots and lots of fun. We're here for the funsies. We don't necessarily need to have a challenge right off the bat. Always good to be running these with the Superzeroes. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of team we make up this time. And here we go, you can see it counting up. We've got 2 out of 15 of the scientists rescued, and we've got 9 out of 25 of the rampaging robots cleared away. Oh dear, getting hammered there. Let's give ourselves a bit of a health pot, and you can see just because it's easy for the rest of the guys, I am taking a beating there. I've got to really, really be careful because these guys hit like a brick. Well, let's see if... Oh, dear, oh dear. Well, let's see if we can rescue another one of these scientists. There's the Invention doing just that. Good stuff. So you can see we are 5 out of 15 and 18 out of 25 for the androids. Now, I'm just going to hang back a little bit here because they do hit so hard. And there we go. Giving them the clap, which we always love.
This never happens on my machine.
Alright, good stuff.
Where's the off switch?
Now again, it won't be a challenge in terms of killing these guys, but in terms of me actually surviving at any moment here, I could get one-shotted, so it is very difficult for me. And remembering too that we do not have an actual healer in the group. So with the most recent patch, of course, we're going to be receiving random heals from time to time. That is one of the mechanics in the recent patch. Whatever role you are missing, the game actually makes up for it by giving you either heals or adjusting the difficulty accordingly. But still got to be careful because at any time I could get that one big whack and that could be curtains for me. Do the good old spinning weight there, clear them out. And there we go, 11 out of 15. Let's hop around the side here and see if we can grab any more. And there we go, everybody doing a fantastic job, by the way. You can see these guys really know how to play their roles, which is great. It's exactly what we would expect from the Superzeroes. Alright, are there any more scientists? Let's see if we can find some. And you can see with a couple of us green lanterns there with the hard light powers, you're going to see all sorts of crazy moves from the wonderful Fight for the Light power set. Of course, it is just great. Right, let's see if we can head back and find some more of these scientists. And I'd say that there'd be some up the top. Let's head up there. You can see there's one trapped by water over there. Pretty sure, who's that? No, that's Veronica Kale.
I really don't have time for this right now.
Alright, so yeah, she doesn't have time for us. Well, excuse us. Let's see if we can find some more of these agents. Some of these scientists. Here we go, down the side here. There we go, and once again, the team doing a fantastic job here, using their class abilities and skills.
Stop it! This brain is worth $1 billion.
There we go, just one more to go, and I think that's them. Yep, there they go, heading off to the side there. And there we go, all done. Let's see if somebody can do that. There we go, defeat the Crazed Oolong Enforcer robot. That is our next objective. And there he is, our very first sub-boss for the instance. So let's gather up here and get ready to engage.
Veronica Kale speaking. And I remind you all, we have projects due. Return to your work immediately.
There we go. Let's do this thing. Let's engage. MisFyre, being the tank, should head in first, of course. And you can see he's already down to 2/3 health. Down to 20% health. He is not going to last very long at all. There we are. A veritable onslaught.
Scanners
Well
show
done.
Unstable, elementical. Batman, can that be right? Ah, I see. Elementical energy signatures in the main labs. Oolong must be trying to duplicate Doc Magnus's responsometer technology. The labs have gone into security lockdown, so we need you to gather that data from the lab control nodes.
There we go, you heard Martian Manhunter. If we have a look firstly at our loot window here, we've got a remnant. What is that for? That is going to give us a little bit more might. Let's greed on that and hopefully everybody will greed. Thank you very much, guys. So you can see now we have the next objective here is to destroy androids and reprogram robot control nodes. Now if we have a look on the map, you'll see it's gone up into the next section. So all we need to do is follow the path and then of course follow your mini-map if you're ever playing this. If you're playing for the first time, it is a very large island, but that's okay. You can make your way around just by following the map. It's nice and easy. Alright, so let's head up the road here, and you can see MisFyre down the bottom there. Let's head on into this new area, and we'll wait for the others. Now you've seen this before, of course. This is a neat little event here, where we eventually have to go into each of these areas and take out the metal guys.
667 malfunction.
And there we go, another piece of loot. Let's greed on that. Meantime, we're destroying these androids here. 5 out of 15. And of course what happens basically is when you use these consoles, it basically swarms in a whole bunch of invading androids, and what we need to do is protect it for the duration of that counter that's going around the outside there. And there we go, you can see it's nearly timed out. You do all 4 of these, there we go.
Energy source destabilized.
So we're up to 12 out of 15 of the androids that we need to destroy.
4667. Error code 4667.
Use the data link satellites on the rooftops to upload your findings to me. I will decrypt the codes, allowing you to then enter the labs and shut them down.
There you go, you heard Martian Manhunter. Now we've got to head up onto the rooftops. Let's do that. Up we go. And up there will be the codes. You see we've got to upload the data from the failed responsometers. And there it is there. Hopefully one of the guys will do that. There we go, Green Shocker. Thank you very much. And you can see we've got the pterosaur coming in to try and defend it there. There we go, that is one down. Let's do another. Let's head on over here and take out the enemy before we do that. There we go, nice big claws. Let's give this one the clap, shall we? There we go. Alright, there we go, 2 down. Let's head on over. You can see they're always marked by those great big red pillars into the sky as well. If you ever get lost, just look for those. It's nice and simple to get around, which is great design, by the way, on behalf of SOE. Makes it nice and easy if it's your first time in the run. Right, let's take out one of these myself. And there we go, that is 3 of 4 down. Whoops, there's another android there. Let's grab him. And over we go now. Just one more to go as the Invention hops over there to probably do that task, I'd imagine.
Malfunction. Malfunction.
There we go. Good old pile driver there. There we go. Deactivate the failed responsometers. You can see we've had our mission updated once again. And of course what that means is heading inside. You can see these consoles on the outside here. They are what we need to basically use and then get inside these buildings where we'll have the metal mobs come out to attack us. Here we go. Let's use this. That should open up the door. Again, 4 of these to do. We'll just wait for the rest of the team. There we go, let's head on inside and we will become a failed metal man ourselves. There we go, transformed. And you can see we've got 3 or so abilities as the metal man, by the way.
We're so close to making our own metal man.
There we go, that's 1 down, just 3 to go. Let's head out and do this. Where are they heading? Okay, over that way, it's fine. Let's go over here. Certainly is a fun instance, there's no doubt about it, just like all of the instances in DCUO, by the way. They're never just a tank and spank. There's always something interesting going on, multiple objectives. Let's use these abilities here. There we go, and now it looks like the Invention is using the console there. Oops, no, keep getting interrupted. Let's try that again. Oh, and I got interrupted as well. And of course, that's perfectly normal. You have to take down those mobs that keep spawning in. So a bit of teamwork is required to keep those mobs off the person who's actually activating the console. And there we go, all done. All right, 2 out of 4 down. Let's head over to the lab number 3 and see if someone will actually activate the console there. There we go. In we go.
Misbehave and get the shock treatment.
Alright, who's that? That is the Invention activating the console, and we are done.
Metal man.
But 1 more to go. And of course that's just over here. There we are, let's activate this one myself. And as always, by the way, folks, the team playing like true Superzeroes. Great team play here. They know exactly what they're doing. Love the combat in this game as always, and there we go, the Invention has done it.
Must deliver shock treatment. Prepare for pain.
There we go, prepare for pain indeed. This is our second sub-boss now. Out the front here, we have... Our objective is to defeat Metal Man A7 as we gather our wits. Let's have a look and make sure we're all stocked up. We've got 3 colas there. I might actually swap these out to a plus just because there are 12 there. And I'd much rather have a copious amount of them that are a little bit less in power. Alright, here we go. Let's give ourselves a cheer and head on in. Let's do this thing. MisFyre will probably tank this. Off she goes. There we go. Like I said, small in stature, but she's more than makes up for it, rather, with her abilities and skill. Love the costumes, by the way. In fact, love the costumes of all the guys and gals in this League Alert run there. Let's give him the clap. There you go. You are welcome, and he's down. Well done, us.
By T.O. Morrow, one of Oolong's resident scientists. He claims to know how to put an end to these responsometer failures, but is afraid to leave his lab.
Alright, let's have a look. We got ourselves some loot there, and that is a polished plexiderm belt. And that looks like, we'll just greed on that. Of course, if the other guys actually roll on those, they'll be able to sell them in the auction house, perhaps. Who knows? Right, let's have a look at our objectives here. We've got to keep T.O. Morrow's scientists working. And again, if you've seen the Oolong Island alert run in the past, you'll know exactly what this is all about. Let's have a look at the map now. And you can see we've got to make our way all the way through this facility here and up to the 4th one there, which of course is the penultimate one in this League Alert run. Let's do it right now, following the arrows rather on our map. It's always the easiest way to go. Just follow the road and that will always take you onwards and upwards. But how awesome is this alert, by the way? It's basically an entire island. Absolutely love it. It's like running in a completely new zone. It's not like being in a dungeon at all. There we go. Let's make our way through this. You can skip it, but in my opinion it's easier and more fun, of course, just to actually run through. And down we go. Here we are, into the enraged pit of metal men. Oh, taking a big hit there. Just as well I've got my self-heal, of course, coming to the rescue. And look at that, we've got our nice combos that we haven't seen for a while. Do love playing on Jordan, it is lots and lots of fun. Oh yes, pulling off the combos left, right and centre there. Loving it. Folks, if you're watching and you don't play DCUO, there is no excuse. Of course, the game is completely free to play these days. So if you like what you're seeing, lots and lots of fun indeed, then just simply head on over to the official DCUO website and download the game. It is that easy.
Dr. Kale's log, the only remnant of the Horseman of War, Raga, Lord of the Age of War, kindles the aggression of mankind.
Loving that flip there as well, by the way. Let's distribute this loot. We've got a Daotech sword. Nice stuff. Let's just check that there's no collectibles upstairs. No. Alright, let's carry on through here as we make our way towards our objective. And of course, like I said, you can skip all of these. However, why would I when we're trying to level up? And we love the combat so much. There we go, well done guys, we did it. We made it through that particular facility building. Now as we head on up the path towards our actual objective here, which of course is to keep the T.O. Morrow scientists working. Now you may remember that basically we've got to get into a room and we trigger one off and try and protect them from an onslaught of incoming mobs. It's lots of fun, especially if you're running it at level. It's quite tricky, in fact. So here it is. This is the room that we need to do this in. Let's make sure we're all here. Let's have a bit of a count off. We've got MisFyre and we've got the Invention and the Green Shocker. Let's do it. Let's clear out the area. It's action stations all around. Here we go. Let's have a chat to the scientists now. And there we go. You can see the counter is there. And yep, there we go. It's triggered. They will all move into the center. And you can see we have to protect them now for as long as those counters actually keep counting down. So we're going to get swarmed with mobs now. It is action stations. Here we go. First wave has gone. Look at that. And distributing the loot here, a tiny osteo receiver. Can't even speak it. There you go, getting catty on them, giving them a taste of the claws. Oh, don't you just love the animations of a staff combat move? Absolutely love it.
Save you. The future will prove that my brain is the only one worth saving.
And you can see the counters are about 3/4 of the way through. Now once again, this would be super enjoyable, but a lot rougher if we were running it at a level. It's a much, much tougher fight, so don't be deceived here. Of course, we've got everyone here at level 30, and you can see the Invention there, and the Green Shocker is still taking big hits, by the way, even though they are level 30. So it's not something to be trifled
Those
with.
bumbling techs better not have scratched a hair.
Here he comes,
on your
T.O. Morrow.
Now, to put the finishing touches on my masterpiece.
And some loot. There we go, well done us. Alright, it's time to speak with T.O. Morrow. Let's see what he's got to say.
Yes! It's done! I have recreated my greatest failure as my greatest triumph. And as thanks for your help, you can die at its hands. Tornado Tyrant! Destroy them all!
Here we go, Tornado Tyrant. This is our next major boss. Let's put the panic braces on him. There we go. And you can see he is taking one heck of a beating. He's only had about 5% of his health drop. Even with all of these level 30s here. He is one tough cookie. There is no doubt about it. Just coming up onto 2/3 health now. And you can see I'm taking a real beating. Time for me to get out of the fire there. Let's go, 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 go. I'm getting completely beaten up there. Let's roll away. And look at that. You can see there we've got the Green Shocker with their helicopter out. That is fantastic. And I'm down. Oh, I got deaded. Let's see if anyone will come over and rescue me. No! Let's wait around and make sure that they get the Tornado Tyrant down. And there we go.
His mind is not stable. He's as ill as the Joker in his own way. His technology is his weakness. Destroy it, and he will surely reveal everything.
There we go. Alright, let's get ourselves back to where they are. Of course, dying is okay. We're here to have lots of fun. There's no shame in dying. And of course, it'll give you a nice little guided tour of the island. We can take a shortcut up here. Look how big it is. Absolutely huge. Seriously, it is massive. There you go, MisFyre saying, oops, didn't realize you were down. No problems, guys. We don't mind. Dying is all part of the fun. And there we go, we are back again. All we have to do is talk to T.O. Morrow. So let's do that right now.
I have plans, big plans. Chang Tzu is hidden in the main lab. He promised me everything I needed to create artificial life. But the joke's on him.
There you go. You can see our objective has been updated, and this is getting near the end here because, of course, the big boss in this instance is Eggman himself, Egg Fu Chang Tzu, and you can see that our next objective here is to defeat the door guards to enter Chang Tzu's personal lab. So let's have a look at our map and see where we need to go, and you can see there it is, right at the beginning of that lab. That is where our quest is. That's where we need to head. I say that is what we need to do. Let's do it.
Merely a slave to his ambitions. Chang Tzu is the power behind this plot. If Morrow is correct, Chang Tzu is hidden in the main lab. However, I would not face him alone. You will need allies for this fight.
We will indeed. Martian Manhunter, there we go, the Invention, Green Shocker, and MisFyre all cheering us on. Let's do this thing. Let's collect the loot, and we are off. So we've got to go and defeat their guards. Now, of course, if you've watched one of our previous entries here into Oolong Island, you'll remember that Chang Tzu is the big egg at the back there, right at the end of this particular section, and he is nothing to be trifled with, especially if you're running it at level. So a word of warning there, folks. Don't take this as how it will always go. I'm very lucky. I'm being backed up here by 3 wonderful Superzeroes who are level 30. So, of course, that is going to make it nice and easy for this particular run. But that's okay because you guys still get to see it. If you've never run Oolong Island before, then well done. You're now getting a nice, easy idea. Nice overview of all of the different steps involved in making your way through. Need to back off here as I have some potion. Let's let the experts, the level 30s in the group, take this one on. And you can see my health there is very low indeed. And look at that, we got the helicopter out from the green shocker. Love, absolutely love the Fight for the Light power set, which of course is DLC, optional DLC that you can purchase. It's only, I think it's, what is it, 999 station cash, something like that, which of course means it's about $9. That is an amazing price to pay for such a fun power set, by the way. Alright, there we go. Let's activate this console as we gain access to the inner chamber.
In fact, one might say that your grievous miscalculation is electric.
Alright, you can see where we need to head. That, of course, is off in that direction. Let's have a look at the map. Yep. There we go, let's move forward, defeat Chang Tzu's apocalyptic programmed robot, and by the way, be careful of that, that really hurts. You can see there, as everyone makes their way through. There we go, they had much more sense than me waiting for it. There we go. Does hurt quite a lot if you're playing it at level. Alright, so to get out of here, we activate the console, of course.
They never know when the floor will be.
And that brings in Chang Tzu's personal guards, which, again, are very rough at level. And there you go, the big surprise, of course, being dropped down. You think you're going to go through the door, but instead you get dropped down into these micro security bots here, and there are tons of them. Again, don't let their size fool you. They can really, really pack a punch. And you can see these guys will keep spawning in. And look at that, being wiped out there by one of the guys' AoE. Absolutely amazing, isn't it? It's like there's a never-ending supply of these microbots coming to try and thwart us. Alright, looks like that's it. Now, I can never remember how we get through here. Every single time I forget. Pretty sure it's up the top. Is it, or is it this way? Ah, down here. Oh, there's a blue brief, is there? Whoops. Where is the blue brief? Ah, looks like he's already got it. There we go, and I've got that as well. Hopefully everyone else in the team who hasn't can grab that nice stuff. Thank you very much. The Invention, great. Alright, let's make our way around. It can be a bit of a labyrinth, by the way. Nice and easiest way is to just follow yourself on the map there, and you can see there's pretty much a logical path. Let's make sure the entire team is here. Yep, they are. Good, good, good. And here we have it. There he is, Chang Tzu Egg Fu himself. This is it, folks. This is our final boss as we form up to the side here. This is Chang Tzu's chamber, and you can see that our objective here has changed now to defeat him. Now, what a lot of people don't know is you can actually go over to these androids here and shapeshift basically into one of them. So let's do that. And make sure that these guys know how to do it as well. All you do is walk up to them and hit the use key. There we go. So hopefully MisFyre and the crew will do the same thing. because of course it makes us, there we go, let's all be robots, says the Invention, makes it a lot easier to fight Chang Tzu and all of his minions. Alright, are we ready to rock and roll? Look at that, we've got the Invention, Green Shocker, and MisFyre, all of us as robots this time. Let's give a cheer. That's assuming that the robots can cheer. There we go. Let's do this thing. Let's give the cue, and off we go. And of course, we've got new abilities as well.
Awaken, my robotic minions. Victory is assured with your assistance.
There we go. Now we've got a shield on 3. I do know that. And we've got an AoE of some description on 1 as well, which is fantastic. We've got a heal on number 4 and a big blast there on number 2 as well. So the heal is what I'm going to use. Number 4 there. Let's give ourselves a bit of a heal up. Let's also zoom out as we focus on Chang Tzu here. Let's lock in on him. Now once again, don't take this as it being very easy. If you're playing this at level, Chang Tzu is one tough cookie. Or should I say he's one tough egg with a tough shell to crack. Oh dear, the puns come out, don't they? Terrible, terrible. There we go, we've lost my form. Let's give ourselves a good heal. And give Chang Tzu the clap a couple of times. And we've got our weight. There we go, you can see he is now 2/3 down. He's only got about 1/3 of health left. Chang Tzu, one ugly looking character, that's for sure. Give him a bit of a dot there. And let's do the claws. Look at this, the team doing an absolutely fantastic job. He is nearly dead. Oh, and trapped and flung way far apart. And there we go, folks. He is down. Congratulations. That is it. Yes, we're just waiting for it to trigger. He is down. Well done, us. We are victorious. And as always, of course, let's have a look at these stats. There we go. You can pause the episode if you'd like to see everybody's stats for their power in, power out, healing and death. Let's pick up all of our loot as I stand here at the end of Oolong Alert with Chang Tzu down. We've got the Green Shocker, we've got the Invention, we've got MisFyre. My thanks to each and every one of you. You played like true Superzeroes, by the way. A real team effort there. Even though they are level 30, you can see it's even still possible for me to die and for those guys here to get a big chunk out of their health. It is not easy, and again, if you're playing it at level, if you're level 26 or above, then you're going to have a real rough time in here, so don't take it too lightly. Anyhow, folks, certainly hope you enjoyed this romp through Oolong Island. Once again, on behalf of Jordan, Green Shocker, the Invention, and MisFyre. And again, my thanks to these guys for taking time out of their busy days to come along and join us in this League Alert run. On behalf of myself, Sambonz, I'm saying take care. Certainly hope you're having a great week wherever you are in the world. We do look forward to seeing you in the next weekly League event run with the Superzeroes. Until that time, we shall see you then, and bye-bye.